What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neko Darius, and we are back on All the Mods 9 playing To the Sky. I've got other friends online, so we do have some server folks on, but I'm currently just going to be talking to you guys and talking to you guys only. Anyways, a lot has changed since the last episode. How much has changed? Well, first of all, I got an extruder, and it works extremely too well. I mean, this thing is filling up. Now I need to figure out why it's not automatically outputting. Might have needed like maybe an item cable or something to go to it. But with the fact that the lava likes to keep popping up and burning certain things, I don't know if it'll be a good idea. I've also gotten peanuts. We've got grape, radish, wheat, and basil started to grow. I've upgraded all my sieves. There's one missing. I'll get to that in a second. I'll explain that all in due time. So all my diamond sieves, we upgraded it to diamond. I've added a ton of furnaces, so many furnaces actually. And then there's more. There's a lot more. I went to the nether just to kind of view what it's like. It is not what you think it is. It's horrible. Actually wound up making diamond. Wound up buying this off of the wandering trader. This is the arachnid sphere. Comes with Bane of Arthropods 10. Mending, looting 5, unbreaking 5, and fire aspect 5. So that's really a high and heavy sword. Over here, I started Botania, and I know what you guys are thinking. How are you gonna start Botania without us? Well, I wanted to get through some of the beginning parts of it because I'm learning it, and I don't want to look too dwarpy with it. So I started on it. I got the petal apothecary. I've created the pure daisies. You know, and over here is the Steel Resistance. A lot has happened over here. So let me explain this. Now, if you guys remember, we had the Flux Hammer. The Flux Hammer was working decent. And we now got a Flux Sieve. Now, the Flux Sieve is the big problem here. With the Flux Sieve, we're now sieving things. And of course, I created some quick crafters to try to craft up, chunks into, better items. The good news is we're getting a ton of resources. The bad news is that it's not auto sorting this, so a lot of these things are winding up in very awkward places that they shouldn't be, which sucks altogether. I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this osmium out that I see, and the lead, because that's not being packaged, nor is the coal, not in this one. All the rest of it should be decent, but up here is where all that goes. So I'm gonna put the lead and the osmium. And you can see that it automatically starts running because it has its own recipes. So for example, if I want to do, say, copper chunks from this one, I can put that back down, hit apply, and do copper ore. And once it registers, see, it registers that it's there, and boom, it's automatically made it. Same with 10 and all the other fun stuff. I'm gonna put all this down here. It's supposed to also output. It is outputting really slow. To say the least. Not bad that it's slow, but it is running pretty dang slow, which it sucks. I've also created living rock, and yeah, we've done a lot over there. Inside the building, not too much has changed. I wound up getting myself a weathered salesperson, aka the farming for blockheads. They sell every kind of seed possible, and rather than me having to worry about, oh, well, how am I going to get XYZ seed? It's very easy for me to do. Like, I can just come over here and buy it. They pretty much sell almost everything, even bone meal and tree fertilizer. So that's really cool. And of course, I kind of shrunk this. And if you guys remember, there was a chest that jutted right out of my face. That is gone. Now, of course, we still got the enrichment. I actually was able to make obsidian. Obsidian was a fun thing. That's how I was able to make the nether portal over there. Now, of course, we got the gold. We got everything we need going. So today, in today's episode, we're going to continue forward. Why does this always do this to me? We're going to continue down the line here for Botania, actually, because we started working on that. Now we're going to start making mana. Mana is what we need to make, but we also need to make water source blocks and hydrangeas, and of course the endo flames. But first, we definitely need to create the mana pool and the starter generators. So it's very simple. Just a couple of blue petals and some seeds, and of course a water bucket in there, and you've got it. Same with the endo flame is pretty much brown, one red, one light gray, and I think we actually have that. That's why we got the flower pouch. So light gray, brown. Of course, we got seeds. We got seeds for days. As a matter of fact, I think those are currently sitting. Oh, that's the other thing. Almost forgot. Before I went into the nether, created full diamond armor. Why? Because I felt like I was going to need it. So rather than be concerned about potentially unaliving there, I went ahead and did what I had to do. I also upgraded my dank. We now have dank 3 rather than just dank 2. That is a whole nother level. So we've got the seeds, got the petals, we got water for the bucket. And as a matter of fact, I should probably go out here. Open the door, Neko. It's not that hard. Grab 2 more buckets of water just in case. Let that out. Told you guys, it's gonna catch on fire. It catches on fire at random, as if it's just trying to. So with this, I should be able to do the endo flame. I'm gonna do endo flame. So it's 1 red. I did brown, didn't I? I did 2 browns, 1 light red. Oh, and yeah, we just still need a red. So 1 mystical red flower. I'm glad they gave us a pouch for this. Now, Botania is actually really, really cool. A little too cool, actually. So I'm gonna throw this in. There's already water in here. So I'll throw the petals in, right? Petal. I think it was 2 browns. And you see how it's gonna tell me endo flames? All I need to do now is just add seed. Done. And that's how we get the endo flame. Of course, it's gonna go right into a dank because we have that. And now we've got our first endo flame. So that's gonna come in handy though. Before we do anything else, I should probably grab another crafting table and bring it over there so I can stop having to go inside. The small things you think about after the fact, right, guys? The little things that count. We actually have enough wood for it. Let's do it. So I'm gonna pull this out and grab that. Grab that. Get 4. Do this. Do that. Go like this. And new crafting table crafted. Put that back in there. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and put some of these back. Now, the living rock can turn into mana pools. I'm gonna create 4 mana pools. That way we don't have anything. Also, I went ahead and created the Wand of the Forest already. That way I don't have to worry about that later. We're definitely moving pretty efficiently. Get some fertilizer. Got the endo flame, which we're gonna get a block of coal. And then, of course, we could try to see if we can create the hydrangea, which is just 2 blue petals and some cyan and some seeds. I think we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go do that. All right, now that we got the petals, 2 dark blue, 2 cyan, and then it looks like all I need again are some seeds. Easy dub. Got the hydrangea. Quest complete. And then, of course, I can make this. If I make this, actually, it will decay. I don't know if I want to use water for that. All right, well, we created the mana flower. So now we need to start looking at transferring mana from pools. The mana tablet. We need a mana diamond, which is mana infusion. So it's diamond in a mana pool. I have no idea how to actually create a mana pool. So maybe we should do Botania's wrench here. Creating mana infused resources. Mana diamond. So it's a diamond into a mana pool to create the mana diamond. Okay. Well, the good news is that we actually have. Let me just go ahead. Hydrangeas don't go in. Endo flames don't go in. Okay. So let's create a mana pool. 1. Hope these things don't cannibalize each other. I'm gonna break my daisies here, spread them out. Okay. This is off center. I don't like it. Now that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Now, a bind, you know, or should I do endo flame? You would think I would pay attention to what's actually happening, like on the in front of me. So the quest was telling me exactly what I needed to do, and I just completely flat out ignored it. So I need to get a mana spreader, which isn't that hard, but we do need to get the copper and of course some petals. So which ones? We have a ton of light blue. I don't know if this would, yeah, any Botania petals. Okay. We'll just grab 4 for now. Low hydrangeas. I don't need y'all. And then I need to go grab some copper. And once I grab the copper, we'll be in business. Yeah, that's what we got to do. Okay, we're now in business. So I'm going to create 2 of these. Mana there. And there. I think that would be good. And then I think if I link them, yeah. Oh. Going the wrong way. So now we got the mana spreader. Direct the flow of mana by shooting the mana out. Yeah, mana burst. You can set the direction of the spreader shoots by binding it to the block using the wand, of course. While holding the wand, you can also see the mana buffer as well as the mana burst. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. So 1 Endo Flame is going to this mana spreader. This mana spreader is feeding that, which means we're actually going to need more. Got it. Okay. That is going to be a problem. So this needs things that can burn, which is the coal. I'm glad I was working on coal. We got 7 blocks of coal, and I'm just going to go ahead and feed this to it. And that should help it burn that. Yeah, it looks like it's feeding it mana like actively, and it's just is sending it out. Wow, these things can hold a lot of mana. I think we're gonna need more Endo Flames, or something, or some other burnables. Okay, we're about to go over the top, guys. Hold. All right, so this is what I've come up with. I have added a bunch of mana spreaders that are each going to go to these mana pools. These mana pools are going to start generating their own mana, and then hopefully we'll be able to do something else with it. Now, I am curious on if we have enough now to do the diamond. So only one way to find out. I got a mana diamond. Okay. Managed to create 1 mana infused diamond. I get a discount on mana cost for mana tools and rods. Also repair stuff using mana from one's inventory. That could be kind of cool. We could look at creating other items like mana steel. I don't know if the Endo Flames are going to go out because of the rain. Love how it lets me know how much there is. Okay, it's working on it. I don't know if the Endo Flames are just shooting at random. I'm not seeing them connected to anything. I do know that just getting to the mana spreader. Thinking that maybe even adding more. Might be the way to go. And you're gonna see it go out. Okay. Working our way through Botania. You either create rooms, go down to botanical brewery, flora, will generate triple mana over time, stores it in the mana inventory. Maybe we should make mana steel. Because we got to get some iron. We do have a mana diamond though, so that's huge for our little endeavor here. Yeah, let's go grab some iron. So I'm learning Botania for the first time. It's like the first time I've ever done something like this. Because I'm not big on magic mods and things like that. So to be learning this is quite fortunate. I find it fortunate. Do I have any? Oh, where's mine? Grab anything. Double check the bank, make sure we didn't get a common material loot bag. I got sucked in. Now we got mana powder. Got enough. Might not see it, but there's enough mana there to make mana steel. Turn off them. Keep these endo flames alive. Generate more. Okay. We got 16 mana steel. Mana steel armor. Similar to the qualities of iron, mana steel armor has superior enchantability and durability. Okay. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot. We need a lot more than what we have. Of course, I could make a mana steel pickaxe. Mana steel sword also exists. Mana steel shovel. Go ahead and just kind of let that process a little bit more. Mana weave clothing. Mana infused. Oh, dude. Had I known that, I would have had string. Mana infused clothing looks wicked. Go find some. Go find some string. Where, oh where, all of my string. Where, oh where could it be? Let me find my string. Okay, found some string. I forgot that I started using flax. Got the mana infused string here. Got like 17 of them. Not a lot. Should have kept the flax production up and running. Should have been able to drown in it. Mana weave, so cloth. Oh, we need the string to make the cloth to make all of this. It's actually a lot more than I expected. Well, we have just enough for the boots. Means that we got less cost on things that require mana. The bad part is we don't have enough. So yeah, I tried to throw the mana steel. I tried to throw the steel in there. Now we're gonna need probably even more to make this work. This is going to be a process. Maybe I should create some automation system for it. Because if these die, I think they actually burn out for a while. Like if they don't get anything. So we're going to have to create some kind of automation system for them. Endo flames, yep. I'm going to generate mana. Got it. A bunch of optionals. Mana star. Measure fuel. A lot of flowers. Lots of flowers. We need to create a runic altar, which we can. We do have the mana diamond. So if that's the case, we need more living rock. That is our issue. I can go there. And now we need to get more stone, which we have in our backpack. Get that to turn. There you go, my pretties. Continue to eat. Eat more of the coal. Need something that's burnable, right? Burn item. So, should have actually just kept making other stuff. Of course, my iron axe breaks. Okay. Got a plan in mind. It's a plan that may or may not prove to be fruitful. But if I'm not mistaken, Ars Elemental creates a lot of wood, right? We don't absolutely have to do everything with that. Gotta make sure these endo flames keep going. Probably create more stone. So this is going to be a lot larger of a process than I thought it would be. Okay. All that. And of course, there would be some still up there. But this gets the job done. So over here in our smelters, I'm going to go ahead and start smelting as much of this as possible. Turn that into charcoal. Then once we get into charcoal, we should be good. As far as cobblestone goes, we've still got plenty. So I need to we need to start generating more cobblestone. Not sure why there's 2 buckets in my inventory separated by each other. What else can I get rid of? Get rid of this. I can actually get rid of a hammer. Hold on to those actually. Danks are fine. Yeah, this will have to do. We're working against the clock to keep things going in our factory. I'm not gonna call it, well, it's too early to call it a factory. Our base. There we go. Maybe once I refine it. It's gonna take me a few days to actually refine the idea a little bit better. Get these all turned on. Got all of them cooking. Some are cooking stone, some are cooking wood. It's gonna have how it's gonna have to be. And if I'm not mistaken, that means that the mana pools can hold a lot. It looks like it's gonna take them a while to charge all the way up. So maybe we do need extra sources of mana, which would be a pain to work with. I'm gonna have to finagle this a little bit more. I'll come up with some ideas. Well, Titania. This is gonna be fun. If you like today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Be easy, everybody. Hey, it's me again, by the way. I just said goodbye. Yeah, I just realized we had enough to make the runic altar. So before we actually fully head out, let's make the runic altar real quick because we have it. We have everything we need for that. So we got the runic altar. That's a check mark. And now all we need is a basic rune. Those living, I don't think we have anything extra yet. We don't have enough. So we'll work on that. We don't have any brown mushrooms, but at least we made the altar. We do have the runic altar, and it's great to have that out the way. Okay, now I'm officially gonna head out. Okay, easy, everybody. Maybe next time I won't forget something. Wish you guys good luck. Be safe.